Hello, friends. How are you doing? And I'm asking that sincerely because who would have ever thought that we would be here? I mean, Hollywood did, but I didn't. I just showered. Haven't been doing that a lot since I've had all my tiny ones home. I have 4 kids between the ages of 10 and 6, and it gets intense. It's really intense. And I split time with their dad, with them, and they've been with me for like 10 days, and being stuck in the house is not helping. But I've been thinking about it a lot with this social distancing. And, at first when all this came out, I was like, it's no big deal. We're all overreacting. It'll all be fine. And now I get it. I still don't know. There's lots of conspiracy theories about why this is happening and whether it needs to, but I'm going to err on the side of taking care of my community. And so we're staying at home, and we're, being socially distant and all those things. And it's hard. I'm not going to lie. It's really hard. I think some women can do the thing with staying home and homeschooling and things like that. And that's really fulfilling and in alignment with what brings them peace and joy. That's not me. I am the best mom when I am able to have my life that's separate. And so this is a little bit challenging for me. And so I think there's 2 ways for me to look at it and approach it. And one is to focus on what I don't have and what I don't get, and how frustrated I am that things aren't the way that I want them to be, and my expectations for just daily life aren't being met. Because, the root of all suffering is unmet expectations. Or the second option is to look at this situation and think about, what can this offer me? I'm here. I can't, just make it go away. And so since I'm here, what are my choices? How can I view this? How can I use it? And that's tricky for me because it is challenging. As you can see, my brain is really tired. I'm also in the middle of buying the house we live in, and I'm launching some webinars coming up, so I'm working on all of that. Luckily, I have some help there, but I've been thinking about what is in this for me, and I think it's an opportunity for me to really focus in and work on some stuff with my kids. Work on I won't go into all the things that are challenges in our family, but there's some things that we can work on. I can look at it as an opportunity to get stuff done that I want to get done. I can look at it as an opportunity for my kids to learn, which I think this is the key for me, is for my kids to learn that things aren't always easy and simple. Sometimes things happen and we have to adapt and adjust. And sometimes we have to think about other people before we think about ourselves. And we would want to go out and hang out, and we're not that worried about getting sick, because if we get sick, we're probably fine. But what if we get somebody else sick, And so I think that's a good lesson for them, is to learn that sometimes we need to be inconvenienced in order to take care of other people, and that we don't get, life isn't just as easy as we want it to be. So to all of you out there who are really struggling to find, and here's the thing. There's all of these posts and free this and free that, online stuff, and so many ideas about what you can do with your kids and all of that. And that's even more overwhelming to me, to manage 4 different kids and 4 different personalities on one device, plus making sure they're getting outside and that they're eating healthy and all the things. I appreciate the resources, but too much. It's all too much. But we're okay, and we're surviving, and there are much, much, much worse things in the world. So I invite you to join along and just find in your lives, like, okay, this is what it is. What are the opportunities here? How can I make this something that benefits me in the long run? How can I use this to reconnect with my family, to put in new practices and habits, or, whatever. So that's all. I'm going to try to be on here more as we're quarantined. I guess we're not technically quarantined, but as we're staying inside more. If there's a topic you'd like to discuss, I'd love for you to message me and let me know what it is, and we can work through it. If you want to come on a live with me and discuss something, I'd love that. We can get really creative right now because, all the new opportunities. So anyway, I hope you're taking care of yourself. Please like and share as always. And reach out. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, talk to you soon.